Hello, and welcome to my top 11 franchises of video games. Why 11? I don't know. You know? I don't know. So don't judge. Okay? Disclaimer! These are my preferences, meaning an opinion, of the franchises I like and or love. Another thing, there are some franchises that didn't make it, so if you'll excuse me, I'll be going over them. If you find this offensive, dirty, or the list doesn't suit your feelings, and then get out of here! Kidding, of course. Stay. Jeez. I have to be honest. I wasn't gonna put this on my top 11, but ever since I played Awakening, I changed my mind. Sure, I did buy Radiant Dawn when it first came out, but hey, I wasn't into Fire Emblem as much as I am now. You could say that Fire Emblem Awakening has awakened my interest to discover the depths within Fire Emblem series. Mario Kart. Watch out for that blue shell! No, God! Remember when you got hit by that blue shell? Yeah, good memories. But now there's Mario Kart 8! In all seriousness though, Mario Kart is a franchise I loved as a kid, but now it's fun, enjoying, sometimes aggravating, but hey! It's Mario Kart! That's supposed to happen! Having a wonderful cast of Nintendo characters racing each other, and most importantly, my favorite, Rosalina. Gorgeous courses and interesting items. Best racing game I've ever played, I have to say. Gotta play. Mega Man, it's so much fun. It's made in Japan. It's better than Plan. Better than Peter Pan. Frying Pan! What can I say? I'm a big fan myself of the Blue Robot Man. I actually replayed all the series when he was revealed for Smash 4. I decided to do that since I had to play the whole series again. Well, at least Mega Man 1 through 10 and X series. Overall, the series is so much fun. Beating up bosses and acquiring their powers to defeat others is so can't even describe it. I'm happy Mighty No. 9 is in the works. Looks to be another solid game close to Mega Man. Resident Evil. Probably one of my favorite horror shooting video games ever. And yes, I know, after Resident Evil 4, it was bad, quote unquote. But personally, for me, it was alright. Obviously nothing close to the original, but I still found Resident Evil 5 and 6 fun. But when Revelations came out, I loved it. It was too good to be true. Only reason I like Resident Evil 6 is because of the crossover with Leon and Chris. It was a dream come true when I played it on release day, since it was on my birthday as well. And when I saw this in Resident Evil 4, I couldn't play the game for a week until I manned up and took it like a champ. I hope Capcom doesn't mess up from now on.
Sonic's the name, speed's my game.
A lot of my friends who know me in the past know that I love Sonic. I was a crazy fanboy about him those days. But now, I just lay back as a casual fan, listening to music of the games, playing the games from time to time, and waiting for the sequels and whatnot. Now, I do have to be honest, some games were bad, but that doesn't mean it's a bad franchise. In general, when there are other good games out there that people won't try out because they just have the mindset of, ooh, haha, Sonic 06 was bad, so was Secret Rings and Unleashed. Oh well, guess you can't find a good library in Sonic games. Sucks for you. But seriously, when Colors came out, That's where Sega started getting into gear. Even though I don't find Sonic Boom that appealing, I do like the show, so far, from what it seems. And the retro games are just phenomenal. Hopefully Sega and Sonic team keep doing their job well through the years. Engine of Stella? Presence of Seldom? Oh! Legend of Zelda! That game... it's... amazing! I can't even begin to describe how this game is. I like all of them, from Ocarina to Link Between Worlds. My personal favorites being Wind Waker and Skyward Sword. Other people might not like that, but oh well. And with the new one coming out, Armageddon, for the Wii U, I've heard so much about it that excites me every time I play or think about Zelda. Beautiful game, majestic music, and an amazing protagonist. Don't forget the evil guys too, like Ganondorf and Giran, being my favorite antagonist in the game. All in all, this franchise gets a 3 out of 87 Pop-Tarts. Kirby, 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 Kirby! I love him! I own a big majority of Kirby games. I am a huge Kirby fan myself. The games are just absolutely catastrophic. Sucking up enemies and using their powers to defeat others. Boom! Fantastic! For a little baby Star Warrior to be such a great fighter, the games never get tiring. The antagonists are amazing, especially Meta Knight. He's my favorite in the Kirby series. He's tied with Kirby for me. Both of them are amazing. And of course, you can't forget the big fat man, King Dedede. Monster Hunter series is an exploration of wonders. Scavenging with friends, getting armor with friends and setups, and fighting ferocious monster with friends? I mean, yeah, you could do other stuff alone as well, but playing this game with your friends is the best. Even though I've only played Monster Hunter 3 Tri and Ultimate, I've seen the other games. They are cool. But Tri and Ultimate take the cake in my standards. If you love leveling up, getting better armor and weapons, watching your friends fail against monsters, and of course, seeing the amazing monsters, go ahead and get this game. Give it a twirl. You know, Resident Evil and Capcom are the best franchises on Capcom's list. I can't even think of any others that would top it.
Objection!
Oh, hi, Phoenix. Wait. Phoenix, run! This series takes the top notch of the ice cream while watching the best anime in a movie theater full with a bunch of your friends and having a great time. I cannot even begin to explain the wonders of this game. The music, the characters, the cases, the mysteries, the silly and funny memes. It's perfect! In my book, at least. I like to debate my problems instead of going head to head. And yes, I am a big fan of fighting games, but isn't it nice to just put down the salt and debate your problems out with factual evidences and such? Well, I don't know if it's just me, but this game deserves its place for myself. Thank you for existing, Phoenix Wright. You're always there for me. Now you're probably thinking, what could be number 2 on this idiot's list? Well, it's simple and easy to guess. I've been a fan of this franchise since I was born. Hit it! Pokemon is my #1 favorite RPG game ever! Just seeing those creatures fighting is like watching monsters like Godzilla fighting. Except personally, I feel like it's better. Pokemon takes a whole different turn when you get into the series, more than casually though. Knowing the types, abilities, and you must know your opponent's weaknesses. Make a strategic team, and win! In conclusion, Pokemon as a whole has been a part of my life, and still is. I play for the majority of the series now for fun, and I can't wait to see what's in store for this beautiful franchise in the future.
I wonder what's AC's #1 game.
I don't know. He loves fighting games.
You know I do! What is there to say about this wonderful franchise that hasn't been said? It's basically my whole dream as a kid. It came true. I played this game when I was 3 years old. That would be Smash 64. Then when I was 6, I played Melee. And when I was 13, I played Brawl. And here we are now, 17 years old, and Smash 4 is coming. Smash Bros. Brings all the other franchises together into a sandwich-packed monster game to bring one of the best things to the video game franchise ever yet. Heck, it's more hype than sliced bread! And you better believe I was hyped for sliced bread! I think about it sometimes. I look at all the Smash games and look into what I see now. And you know what I see? Such a huge improvement in how far it has come along. And yes, I know some people didn't like Brawl, and it was a disappointment. So, it may not be the best for the competitive, but it's still a good Smash game in many people's minds. Why else would it sell over 10 million?
Oh, it's because of the casuals.
Yeah, the casuals.
Well, aren't you all a bunch of ignorant little raccoons? That's all aside. Smash is my favorite on this list because of all the characters from Nintendo games fighting all at once to see who is the champion. Well, that's how I saw it back then. But now it's about enjoying and playing the game by yourself, or with friends. And with Smash 4 having the 4 biggest franchises in the world in one game, this game just got me too hyped to see what's in stores. Arigato, Mr. Sakurai.